Hi, this is Jim Starkweather, the publisher of Kitmaker Network and Armorama.com, and welcome to another episode of Cracking the Box. Today we have from Zvezda the new Terminator. This is a Russian fire support combat vehicle in 1/35th scale. New kit, I believe, 3636 is the kit number, and we just got the kit direct from Zvezda, so I believe it should just either be hitting retailers and distributors, or it could be out shortly. I'm not sure if they've sent us an advanced copy of this or not. So yeah, let's go ahead and crack her open. It's going to be the typical longer process here to get into the Zvezda box, but because they have the box within the box, which I do like. Alright, so inside this nice cardboard inner box, you can see, not lose my light there. There we go. You can see right off the bat they have some instructions here with a legally warranty kind of disclaimer thing probably. And we'll take a look at the instructions in a second. But first we've got this first sprue here in a bag, which I might be able to just kind of tear these open, I think. Nope, they're going to be tough. They're going to be rigid. Good thing I have my scissors. My trusty green-handled scissors. What kind of scissors do you use? Or do you use a knife? Oh, see, that could have gone better. I ended up ripping the bag down the side. Okay, so right off the bat, this one is got some detail pieces like the turret cover. And that looks fairly nice. If my camera would cooperate. There we go, camera. And I'm not sure, some of these are the tubes, I think, for the rocket launching systems. And the detail looks good. You can see no visible production issues flash, nothing like that. Some of these pieces are very small. You can see those little small U or O rings or whatever those are there. Those are teeny tiny. And there's two of those sprues, and then we have a zip-locked bag with some clear and other little details like a tow cable. And get this open here. So we've got some clear. It's actually rope for the tow cable. Clear plastic parts, which are mostly like driver's vision or commander's cupola lenses, I think, and stuff like that. And then we have two different meshes, a really fine mesh, which, there we go, and then a slightly larger, more like a screen kind of mesh. By screen, I mean like for a window or something, or a door. And then we have some of the large sprues, which, you know, just perfectly fit into the box. The box is just made. So again, not seeing any production issues, but lots of good, clean details, like these little, I assume those are kind of like a wire protection armor for RPG or other types of rocket-propelled grenades. Even this piece right here has some interesting... at first it almost looks like it's a problem, but I think that's actually the way that lower vent is kind of angled, because it gives it slightly different effect when you're looking at it. And what else? Side armor detail. Here looks very nice. Some of the other side turret detail, like these hinges and stowage compartments, look very nice. Again, lots of small detail plastic parts here. Here's some nice texturing or anti-slip on the top of these hatch covers. So that's that one. Then we have a large section of the upper hull here. This has obviously got pieces that are going to be affixed over this, but like the back detail is very nice. There's some very small details. The lower, the hull apparently is a multi-piece hull, not a single-piece hull. So the lower hull looks like this is just the lower piece with the angles on the front here and a kind of curved section on the back. Again, not seeing any production issues. Interesting way these front ends are designed. There's obviously they decided to go ahead and extrude that angled piece there, and obviously this part of the fender cover goes in, probably covers that bit. Nice detail around these hatches. bolt detail. There's no texturing or anything on these though. It's just smooth plastic. Then we have a piece with some of the side lower hull, as well as some tracks, which looks like this is going to have, which is interesting for a 35th scale kit, but it's going to have long track sections, I guess, already pre-made. There we go, tracks. So you can see really nice little detail in that. Again, very consistent. Not seeing any issues. I mean, there's push pin areas here, but this is on the. I believe this is not exposed. So, well, I can't say that that's not exposed because then these pieces right here are obviously exposed. But I'm not. There might be something covering this. Take a look at the instructions and see. Doesn't seem like they would have needed. They had the back piece they could have pushed from. So I guess they think this part is not going to be shown. I'm thinking. Here's some of the front, the armor cover, which is the absorbing ablative V kind of armor, I believe. Not a Russian armor expert, so don't persecute me for it. All right, next piece. There's a lot of plastic in this kit. Much plastic. Certainly going to get your money's worth from this Zvezda model. In terms of assembly, anyways. So here's the top of the turret, which looks very interesting. And again, some other small little detail hatch pieces here. But a lot of little small, line engraving kind of stuff, which can't speak to the accuracy of the kit, but it looks certainly very detailed. So here's one of the guns with the muzzle brake suppressor there. Muzzle suppressor. No, it's not really suppressor. Muzzle brake. Muzzle. There's another word for it, isn't there? To flash suppressor or something like that. I just did a car review before this one. Let's see. Again, lots of little details, track pieces here. They actually have, you can see, I don't know if you can see it at this angle, but I'm trying to push it out a bit. But these tracks are actually not molded straight. They actually have some kind of dips and in them. So this is obviously the top track section, I would assume. There's a curved piece right here. But again, looking at these parts, look very nice. There's some of the detail on these steel road wheels. Obviously, we hope that Zvezda has done their homework. There's two of these, so that's makes sense, of course. And that's it in terms of the primary plastic. Let's go ahead and go back and take a look at the instructions. I know I'm making a cardinal sin here by placing plastic on top of plastic, but I will be very gentle with it, I promise. So here is the manual, and you can see it is in English with some German and some Spanish and I believe Italian. Okay, so here they show parts overlays. All parts are used. This probably indicates this kit's never really been released in this form before in terms of the other parts of the body. Here's some of those pieces that were going over the fenders. Individual suspension, obviously arms, and I'm not seeing any parts going over those side. Here's that side hull area that I was seeing the pushpin marks on, and then they're showing it, attaching it to the upper hull, and putting on the tracks and so forth. So, yeah, those pushpin marks probably would need to be filled and sanded. Not sure why they didn't reverse that and just push them from the other side, because obviously the other side would have been completely hidden. Now, of course, that said, once you get the tracks on, once you have the side armor on, not likely you're going to be able to see through there very easily. So that might have just been a decision on their part to say, nobody's going to see that. Of course, modelers I know are much more detailed. I'm going to use the word detailed about these things. So, different color schemes here, different camo schemes. Looks like three specific different ones. Actually, yeah, I assume these are the same. These are the same, these are the same, and these are the same, I believe. It's interesting, don't give you a top-down view on this one. unless they provided it somewhere else. They only give you top-down views on this scheme. So, but interesting. And it looks like they've got, yeah, this is BMPT on Russian Expo Arms 2011, BMPT on Russian Arms Expo 2013. Where they're actually showing, they don't show a date on this one, so maybe it was, no, it wasn't on the previous page. All right, well, I'm confused. So, but yes, looks very good. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the up-close photos, and then we'll come back and conclude. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing preview and photos on the new Terminator Russian fire support combat vehicle from Zvezda. I'm surprised this doesn't have a more precise model number on the box. I mean, obviously this must have a Russian designation. But even in Russian, I can tell basically it's just doing the Russian fire support combat vehicle Terminator. Looks like Tapt Manhattan. But yeah, I don't see anything on here with the, well, I'm sure what is the Russian military designation for it, but I'm sure that number or that designation exists. Maybe it's the BM or BPMT that we were seeing earlier. Of course, that could just be the Russian version of BPON. No, never mind. I think they're just kind of changing up that up or whatever. But all right, well, our thanks to Zvezda for sending us this kit direct. It is available for a more detailed a more detailed build review or feature review. I'm not gonna on stuff I'm doing videos on. Just so you know, I'm probably gonna skip the idea of doing a further inbox review unless it's gonna be something really thorough. on a kit that's just needs a further in-depth inbox review. We prefer to get either build reviews or build projects on these. So you can contact myself or Darren Baker on that. And we thank again Zvezda for sending us this. And please leave your comments and suggestions below. We will love to hear back from you and get some feedback. And you can also like our videos on either YouTube or on the site, and that helps us as well with feedback on what you guys are enjoying and what you aren't. So please do that, and we'll see you next time on Cracking the Box. Have a good one.